Hey now, happy New Year 2021. Hope it goes better than 2020. I wanted to start the new year with a video about the dark side of collecting vintage baseball Hall of Fame autographs. And that is all the stolen vintage Hall of Famers that are in the market. I want to do a couple of videos on this because it's such a significant event that most vintage collectors don't realize it. And what I want to start with today is talking about letters from Hall of Famers regarding lifetime passes. So in 1935, the commissioner of baseball, Ford Frick, came up with this great idea. Let's give everyone in baseball who played 10 years or more a lifetime pass. And what he did with these lifetime passes is he gave them to these players. And these players, because this was a different time, they would write back and give them thank you notes. And as you can see, this is on the Hall of Fame website. And there are pages and pages of all these notes written to Ford Frick. Now, one thing you may notice is a lot of these players are not so common. There are a couple in here. For example, I just saw Lefty Grove. Again, not a rare name. Mickey Welsh, much tougher name. And if you look at all these letters, they pretty much say the same thing. They're all addressed to Ford Frick, and they basically say thank you very much for the lifetime pass. And most importantly, they're all signed. Here's smiling Mickey Welsh. Now, unfortunately, collectors know that the Hall of Fame was raided by people we shall not mention in the early as the 1970s and the 1980s. And a lot of these letters were stolen and made it onto the, let's call it, the black market. Now, I want to show a couple of these letters that are in private collections. A lot of these letters I pulled up from auction houses or even from the PSA Autograph Facts. One thing I want to note is I guess it's not the auction house's job to say whether or not a letter is or is not allegedly stolen. And in the same token, it's not a third party authenticator's job to say whether or not an autograph letter was stolen or not. Their only job is to say, for the TPAs at least, is whether or not the autograph is real. And obviously, based upon the content, you can see these autographs for sure are real. Here is a really nice Honus Wagner letter. Again, addressed to Ford Frick, 1935. My dear Mr. Frick, I beg to acknowledge. Basically, he's thanking for the lifetime pass. This is a beautiful letter. The only problem is, I'm pretty sure this was stolen from the Hall of Fame. A lot of, as you can see before, the Hall of Fame has all these letters on file donated by Ford Frick. How could this one get out on its own unless it was actually taken out? Here's another one. John Evers, thank you very much for the lifetime pass received today. Beautiful letterhead, nice autograph, 1936. You could see over here. Let's take a look at another one here. Walter Johnson, gorgeous letter. My thanks for the pass. Again, addressed to Ford Frick. We'll take a look at another one here. This one is from Goose Goslin. I think this one is actually still in the Hall of Fame. But again, my dear Frick, again, he's thanking him for the lifetime pass he just received. We can take a look at some more here. This, you can see, baseball has the actual watermark on it. This was taken directly from the Hall of Fame website. So that is good. Finally, here, let's take a look at this one. This is the PSA one. This is from Sliding Billy Hamilton, a rare Hall of Famer. And this is all you can see on the PSA website. But you can see, I hope to have the pleasure of very beautiful pass many times. You don't have to be a genius to figure out this was a letter from Billy Hamilton thanking Ford Frick most likely for a lifetime pass. Somehow, again, I don't think this letter was kept by a collector. I think it was allegedly taken from the Hall of Fame. So it's pretty scary out there. A lot of these auction houses will put up these letters. They don't really care if it was stolen or not. They're selling you a good autograph. There's a lot of other stuff to look for. I'll share in other videos when you go and you're looking for, again, these rare vintage Hall of Famers. This is much less common. This stopped in about the letters post 1940. You really don't see, even though they were available for the taking theoretically, the thieves, I want to call them, did not actually take them. So just be careful out there. So now you know what to look for. Anything addressed to Ford Frick or anything that has to say thank you for a lifetime pass. Personally, I would not want that in my collection. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd happy to go into it.